Okay, our next section in Appendix C is on exponents and scientific notation. This is in your book on page A17. Scientific notation is just a shorthand for writing either really big numbers or really small numbers. And a couple things you need to watch out for when you have n times 10 to the exponent k. The value of n, its absolute value, has to be greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10. So we're picking up a standard notation for writing the numbers. And then k has to be an integer. So let's take a look at a couple examples. We have 1.345 times 10 to the second. Well, if we look at our exponent, it is a positive 2. So in scientific notation, this is going to indicate that our number, when we expand it out, is going to be a number bigger than this number n that's listed here. So the 2 means we're going to move our decimal point 2 to the right. So our expanded number is 134.5. So conversely, if our exponent was a negative, we're going to end up with a smaller number, and we would move our decimal point to the left. In example 10, we're given a really small number, and we need to write it in scientific notation. So since this is a small number, we know our exponent is going to be a negative number. So let's figure out how many spaces we need to move our decimal. So our value of n in scientific notation is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. So that means we're going to move our decimal here. So we have a 7.82 times 10. Well, how many places did our decimal need to move? Well, if we count that out, that's 5 spaces. So our exponent is going to be a negative 5.